Hi everyone, welcome to the Foreign Fork YouTube channel. I'm Alexandria and this is my Aunt Lori, and I'm cooking a meal from every country in the world. This week we're doing Canada and we're gonna be making a Christmas cake from Canada with my Aunt Lori here to show us how to make it. So keep watching and we will show you how it's done. Aunt Lori, thank you so much for coming back to cook.
Oh, thank you, honey. And again, it's great to spend another day with you cooking.
Okay, so tell me what you decided for our meal today, what we're gonna be making.
We are going to be doing a traditional Christmas cake. And it's either called a Christmas cake, a fruit cake, and a wedding cake. And we'll talk about the wedding cake a little bit later.
It's for all of the
all of
events?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So we're gonna start with, this is 2 pounds of dates, 2 pounds of seeded raisins.
Are these soaked?
Yes, I did soak them, and I added rum to it. If we put moisture into the fruit, it doesn't take it from the batter, and we end up with a moisture cake instead of a dry cake.
Oh, that's a good tip. Okay, so you soaked these in rum, but you can also soak them in
Bourbon, whiskey. Some people use
your
wine.
choice.
Yeah, really, yes, whatever you like.
Pick your poison. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so we'll add this to our dates.
2 pounds, yes. And then we've got
I can smell.
I can
smell the
rum.
alcohol. Oh yeah.
And then a pound of
Flashback.
mixed fruit. And then, honey, take that ½ pound of pineapple. Yeah. And the other thing that I do with the candied fruit when I get it, it's real sticky. So when I first rinse it all with water and get all that stickiness in, because we don't need added sugar from that, plus from the batter itself.
Okay.
So, and then 1 pound of green and red cherries.
This is what makes it Christmas for sure, right?
Yes, yes. What we're gonna do is we are going to sift flour over top of this, and you're gonna stir it, I'll sift.
Okay.
And what this does, the flour sticks to the fruit, and it prevents it from sinking to the bottom of the cake.
Okay.
So when it mixed with the batter, it stays afloat. And again, this is a traditional recipe that my Grandma Taylor had, my Nana Taylor, and my Nana Hogg. And I'm using my Nana Taylor's because it's a little bit simpler. And these fruits, if you don't like a particular fruit, you can change it out for another fruit, and you just use the same weight. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to work on the batter, okay? So in this bowl, we have 1 pound of butter.
Biggest bowl.
And it's room temperature.
Okay.
So you're gonna blend that, dear, yes. Okay, and now you're gonna add 10 eggs, dear.
Okay.
Okay, and you're gonna blend that, dear. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna add some lemon, 4 teaspoons. So I'll add 2 of these. Okay, and I think that's good now, honey.
Okay.
Let's add the 2 cups of sugar. And while you beat it, I'm gonna add the flour, okay? Okay, and now what we have are 4 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm gonna add that in.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's good, honey. Very good. It calls for a ½ pound, but I like more nuts. So
like
it's
more
about
nuts too.
12
Okay.
ounces.
Okay.
Yeah, about 12 ounces.
We think the same way. And what kind of nuts?
Pecans. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn in the fruit.
Okay.
And you need a strong arm to do this.
Yeah, my arm's already getting tired. We could do it. Okay, so now that we made this ton of batter, now we're gonna put them in the loaves. So what do we need to do to prepare the loaves?
Okay, preparation of the loaves, the pans, is very important so that you get a clean release.
Okay.
Because the cake wouldn't be nice if it falls apart. And what I do is I use lard.
Okay.
And I season the inside of the pan. I cut, this is unbleached wax paper using soya wax, which is nice instead of paraffin. And I cut them to the bottom of the size of the bottom of the pan.
Oh, like width-wise?
Yes, width-wise. Okay. And I just tuck them in and arrange it, and it sticks very nicely to the lard.
Okay.
Okay. And then later on, after it's done, because I've always got a clean release, this helps you get it out nicely.
Just lift it out.
Yes.
So what size pans do we have?
Okay, so this recipe will fill 2 large 10.5 by 5 inch.
Okay.
And we're going to fill it 2/3 full.
Okay.
and 4 individual loaves.
Okay.
Which are nice for Christmas gifts or hostess gifts.
Yeah, that is sweet.
Yes.
Okay, so what if somebody just had like 1 huge pan or like 2 huge pans? Would it work out that way, or is it better to cook them in small batches?
No, you could cook it in a larger batch, but again, the best thing to do is make sure that the inside of the cake is cooked. And we've got some sticks and toothpick method, which we'll review.
Okay.
But yeah, providing that, because this is going to, these pans are about 2 hours and really about 2.5.
Ah, so the bigger the pan, the longer the cook time, all right.
Yes,
Okay.
so yes, but you can do that, you just have to make sure that it's cooked till
All
it's
the way.
done.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay, so now I just scoop this up
Yes.
and lay it in here, and you
Yes,
said
dear.
2/3 full.
2/3.
You tell me when to stop, because I'm really bad at eyeballing that 2/3.
Yeah.
There we go, okay.
That's great. Okay, so we're just going to smooth it out. And this is a very thick, heavy batter. So you know what I do to level it, honey? I just, and shake it, okay?
Okay.
And it levels itself out. Push it into the corners so you get a nice square cake. And there, that's our first one filled.
Perfect. All right, so once we fill all of these loaves, we're gonna put it in the oven at
250 degrees. What we're gonna do when we bake it in the oven to make sure we're again keeping the cake moist, or maybe even adding moisture, is we're going to have a pan of water underneath, like a water bath.
Okay.
So as the water evaporates, the moisture goes up and it helps to keep your cake moist.
Okay, so we have our beautiful Christmas cakes that have so many beautiful colors in them, and we've taken them out of the oven. We let them cool on a cooling rack until they came to room temperature, and now we're gonna cut into them. It's not normal, really, to eat the Christmas cake right out of the oven, right?
No.
There's a different process.
Yes, Alexandria. And so you take the Christmas cake out of the oven, you let it completely cool, and once it's completely cooled, you want to ripen it. And that's where you set the cake aside from anywhere from 1 to 4 months.
Okay.
And then after that 1 to 4 month period, you take it out and you slice the cake.
But today, we're gonna be tasting our Christmas cake that we just made, and I'm sure it's gonna be incredible.
And again, it's a sweet dessert, so we have it with tea.
More tea, I love
Yes.
it. All right, so I already cut some pieces, so do you want me to give you a piece and I'll take a piece?
Sure, dear.
I love it with the nuts in there.
Very moist, honey. That's a good cake.
That is a good cake.
Yes, we did it.
We did it. Okay. Well, thank you for coming and showing me for these last 2 weeks. This is like so much fun. I've had so much fun.
Honey,
so
and thank you. Thank you.
welcome.
It's been lovely.
make sure that you go to www.forandfork.com and check out all of the ingredients for this recipe. They'll be listed out there. Also, don't forget to watch the other video that Aunt Lori and I made together for her butter tarts, as well as all of the other videos that we have for recipes from around the world. Thank you for watching. Thanks for having us, and we'll see you soon.